In this video, we'll be discussing how the Sherpa Romeo website can help authors find copyright information for their articles so they can later put them into the Wayne State Digital Commons repository. To get to Digital Commons, you start at the Wayne State homepage, click on Resources, and then Digital Commons. Digital Commons is Wayne State's institutional repository. Its purpose is to provide a method for open access publication and republication for the WSU faculty, staff, and graduate students. It also collects, organizes, disseminates, and provides perpetual access to intellectual output at WSU. The Sherpa Romeo site is a service to help authors find out what the copyright usage is for their articles that have already been published. Often an author relinquishes some of their personal copyrights after publishing in a journal, which will later have an effect on how they are able to reuse that article. Sherpa Romeo allows an author to type in the name of the journal in which they are published and then later pull up the copyright and reprint information to that specific journal. To start, go to the Sherpa Romeo website, which is www.sherpa.ac.uk/Romeo. Type in the name of the journal in which your article was published. For this example, we use the American Journal of Human Genetics. Click on the search page. At the top of the page, you'll see the name of the journal that you typed in. And below it, you'll see what color it is. This journal is a blue journal. You can see a description of the colors at the bottom of the page under the Archiving Policy title. A green journal can archive preprint and postprint or a publisher's PDF. A blue journal, like this one, can archive postprint or the publisher's PDF. A yellow journal can only archive preprint, and a white journal cannot archive at all. In these instances, preprint means the version of the paper before peer review. Postprint means the version of the paper after peer review, when revisions have already been made. With these descriptions in mind, you can see that Sherpa Romeo tells you that you cannot use the preprint version of this article. It also tells you that you cannot use the publisher's version of a PDF. But according to the archiving policy, a publisher's PDF should be free to use. You must read the descriptions for each specific journal you're looking up because oftentimes there are more specific instructions given aside from just the color. Also in the fine print, you'll see other requirements for publishing elsewhere, like if the published source must be acknowledged, if you must link to a publisher's version, if the publisher's version or PDF cannot be used at all, just to name a few. You'll find these other stipulations in general conditions. Now let's go over some of the other sections in the description for the journal. Mandated open access rules. If you've received funding from any of the sources listed here in the mandated open access spot, you have permission to put your info in Digital Commons for 12 months after publication. The paid open access spot. If you wish to regain some of the archiving rights to your work, you can see the fees associated with that here on this link. Oftentimes, if you are already funded by an organization, you can write this fee into your proposal. The copyright section. If you click on the link here, it will take you to the direct link to the copyright policy for this specific journal. Link to this page. If you publish in this journal frequently, you might want to return to this page or bookmark this link right here to see if the policies have changed. If you look right here where it says updated, you can see the last time that this page was updated. Another way to access information is to return back to the Sherpa Romeo homepage. And look here on the right-hand side where it says Publishers allowing the use of their PDFs in repositories. If you click this link, it will take you to all of the journals listed that will allow publishers' versions of PDFs. This might be a quick way to look and see if the journal you've published in allows this or if it doesn't. If you have more specific questions about the terminology or color specifications, you can look at the detailed fact page up here from Sherpa Romeo, where they go into detail about all their different policies and what other features this website offers. If your publisher is not listed, or you need to contact them directly about using your writing in a repository, you can go to the Scholarly Communications LibGuide, which can be found at guides.lib.wayne.edu/scholarlycom. Click on the Author's Rights tab, and on the left-hand column you'll see Digital Commons at WSU Permissions Template. You can click on this form, which is a WSU specific permissions request template letter, to properly request the needed permissions to archive your published articles at Digital Commons at Wayne. If you have any further questions about navigating Sherpa Romeo or Digital Commons, please go to the Digital Commons website.